Let's talk a little bit about what you can do to add, let's say, 3 to 4 extra sales to your pipeline every month, and it's going to be like on a passive, ongoing basis. Really, what it is that you have a superpower that you're probably not even aware of, which is Ethos. With the Ethos platform, it enables you to be able to actually send your link to a client. They can click on the link and get insurance coverage without you actually even talking to them. Now, make that little simpler for you is just think about it like this. If you put your link on a business card, and hypothetically you took the business card and put it on a board in the library, and 2 months later somebody took the business card down, they went home or they went in the library and they clicked on it and they got insurance. That would just be happening. It would show up in your back office. So the more you actually post the link, or the more places you put the link, the more potential applications or policies that come through. Because with the Ethos platform, I don't know if you're aware of it, but when somebody goes on there and they start the process, if they don't complete it all the way through, Ethos will start sending you emails and text messages letting you know that this person didn't complete their application. They're also going to follow up with them. So it's like one of the best follow-up tools you can possibly have here in the insurance world. But also, you'll be able to capture that person's information, even though you may have never met them or known them, because they started it and they put in their mobile number, they put in their email address. Now you have those leads that come in here that you can follow up with later on, and just find out from that person, hypothetically, if they didn't complete it because they thought the price was too high. Now you can just flip them to something else and be able to get policies that way. So that's one of the great things about the Ethos platform that you may not even thought of. But what you want to do is you want to get a domain name. Type this in right now and you'll see what I'm talking about. Type in simplelifeinsurancepolicy.com. Simplelifeinsurancepolicy.com. That's going to be my Ethos site. So what I do is I just market that domain name. If you want to learn how to be able to do that, I can show you sort of the psychology behind that domain, and just have people from multiple states. If you're only licensed in one state, then what you may want to do is get a domain name that actually says that state, so people know that this is life insurance for that state. Let's say you're in Idaho. Let's say you have easyidaholifeinsurance.com. I don't know, I'm just making that up. That may be available if you're in Idaho. But something like that, so people know that if they're in Oregon or if they're in Wisconsin, this is not for them. And then as you get licensed in more states, then you kind of expand your domain and just market that. Now, I can send you like an ad that I have, and you can use that as well. The cool thing about Ethos, on your dashboard, you actually get a QR code. So you can actually take that QR code and put it on your marketing again. If you put that on let's say a billboard in the supermarket, or on the business card, you put that in the supermarket, you can actually be able to use that, or people can click on a QR code, go to your site, be able to get insurance, and then you can pay for the back end. So all you really do is you can just simply market the site, market the link, and then people in turn can go and get insurance. Now, just think of it from this standpoint. If you just business, this is your business. But if you were able to kind of do this and not let's say perfect it, but understand it, you can explain it to others. So somebody that's not as insurance savvy or doesn't really know anything about insurance, you can offer this to them and tell them that they can come and join your team if they're just a marketer, or if that person's an influencer. Again, they just sharing the information like an affiliate link, and then people go there, fill out people are going there, filling out their information, getting insurance, and then you get paid the commissions on the back end. So you have the Ethos site. With the Ethos site, you have a link. What I'm suggesting is you take that link, get a domain, forward the link to the domain. If you need assistance, reach out to me. Be happy to show you how to be able to do that. And then you just market that domain name. So when you're looking at a domain name, think of one that's going to be easy for people to remember. If they were driving down the street looking at a billboard, they look at the billboard. What's it going to say to them when they remember? Is they see it 2 or 3 times, it's going to resonate with them. Or if you had let's say a car that had a vinyl wrap on the car, and cars driving down the street, you have your website on there. These are just things in which you can do, but you have to link to your website to be able to drive traffic. So with the Ethos site, you can drive traffic online, you can drive traffic offline. So like online, let's say you put this in your email tag, you put it in your text messaging tag, you put your link once you get your domain, you put it, let's say, on your banner on Facebook. You put it in your contact information for people to go to the site. So all these different places that you're putting your site, people see it, they click on it, they go on there, they fill out the information, they get the coverage in which they need. So if you actually see the one that I did, and if you, well, let me go back. If you need some help with it, go on your phone, talk to your friend, ChatGPT, Copilot, Grok, Gemini, whatever you have on your phone, your AI, and have them walk you through, like the psychology of it, which one of these words on a website would be best for people to go to the site. Let's just say if you want to be able to talk about, you can give a quote to anybody, and your name is Mary, you can just have Mary's Quotes Online.com. I don't know, I'm just making this up. But you can do anything in which you want to drive the traffic to the site. Once the people get to the site takes over. And on there, they'll see that with the ethos, you get a free will kit. So you can promote wills and then drive people to the site. There's a number of different things you can do, but here's the thing. What you want to do is you want to market the site. You want to market the link. So you want to get the link, the domain, have people doing it. So this way it is happening without you, and you have passive passive insurance policies coming in, whereas though you're not really having to be the one to actually go out and sit with the client and do it. Now this works much more simply for, let's say, there are some IULs on there, but you want to make it simple for the person. So you're probably going to get a lot of life insurance, final expense, or term policies that come through there from the people that are searching for it. If you want to run Facebook ads, direct that to your site, opposed to getting Facebook ads that come to you where you're reaching out trying to call the person. If you have old leads and you haven't been able to get in contact with the people, or let's say you buy age leads, you can reach out to those people with the age leads and start the conversation asking them, would you rather have a phone call, or would you want me to send you a link for you to be able to get your own quote online? Most people say a link. You just send them your link, right? Not the ethos one, but whatever domain you have that spells it out. When they click on there, they go on there and find out for themselves. I've done it. I'm saying I've done it for people. I couldn't get them on the phone, never could get in contact with them. So I sent them a link. This is before I even had the domain. I sent them an ethos link. They clicked on there, went on there, got coverage, and then I just put an MBT in the back office, counted it in my numbers. But this is just a way that you can get policies on a passive basis, and I'll show you how to be able to use that to be able to show other agents from other places how simple it can be. Show you, and you can use that to be able to bring more agents on your team. So if you want to learn more about this, first thing to do is, if you want to learn more about this, reach out to me. But one of the first things I would do is just kind of research a domain name that's going to be appropriate for you. If you're, again, in one, only licensed in one state, then you may want to just think about having a domain name that has that state in it. Let's just say, I don't know, what is it? What's the smallest state? Rhode Island? So let's say you're in Rhode Island, and your name is John, and so you say John's Rhode Island Life Insurance Quotes.com. Something like that, where it's simple, people know exactly what it is, they go there, kind of trust it. And I'll tell you, the psychology is, if you find one that's a .com, the .com is more trusted than .net, .io, .us. So that people just think like a .com is the standard, is the one that's been around the longest. So you may need to do it. You just tweak a few things in there to be able to get the .com, because there are some cyber squatters. So to get around those people, those cyber squatters, what you want to do is just maybe add a word or two in there. So it's like, maybe say, John's Rhode Island lifeinsurance.com, you have John RI, or RI Life Insurance by John. So that way, .com, that way you can be able to get that .com. But there we go. This is about 10 minutes here, going through, giving you an idea of what you can do with your ethos site, your ethos platform, to be able to get additional 3, 4, 5 policies every month without you actually talking to the people, because all you're really doing is marketing the site, going Facebook Live, going TikTok, answering questions, giving people the site, just driving traffic to the site. Hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions, just reach out to me, be able to show you how you can take this to another level.